these goons out here terrorizing an 11-year-old. So it looks like FNG King is out here basically spilling the beans about Finesse2Tymes. So if you didn't know, Finesse2Tymes is a rapper from Memphis. He came out of jail. He's signed with Mob Ties in Houston. He's semi cool with Moneybagg Yo. They got an on and off again relationship. But this is little thing right here. He trying to be like Jermaine Dupri. He thought he had a little bow wow, but nah. FNG King is bad as hell.
He ruined him. Like, he literally didn't teach him anything but how to be crazy. And then he's like, you can't go to the club, you can't go to the strip club no more. And the kid wilded out. He's literally throwing temper tantrums because he's like, where's my Rolex? Where's my ones to throw at women?
Where's my 3.5?
Oh my God!
Hey,
Where's my 3.5 in the wood?
Exactly. King is bad, but it looks like here this is how the whole story came out. Oops, Finesse2Tymes says his godson King ran away because he's tried to discipline him, but King is too far gone. He's super disrespectful. His loyalty is to money, and you know what they say about people and their loyalty to money? You can't trust them. Play the video, calls.
I just want to let the world know King is no longer with me. So if you see King with guns, you see King shooting dice, you see King in the club, you see King doing grown people, he not with me. I admit, granted, I was with it once upon a time because I understand where King come from. I let him shoot dice. I let him curse. You know what I'm saying? I let him do that. And it got to a point where I was like, this ain't right. This ain't right. And we talked. And I told him, bro, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to grow up to be a young man. I don't want you to grow up to be no young ratchet young.
I just want to address this to y'all, but I left away from around him. I want to make that clear. He never sent me back home. He be texting my phone talking about whenever you want to come back and act like a child. Bro, why would you kept me off the internet, bro. Then you try to switch my image up. You came and got me for who I am. And then you gonna try to change me for who I am. I'm who I am. That's how the internet know me. And any people who looking at me as a bad kid, I'm not. I'm an actually great person. You gotta get to know me, my. And I hate that people actually think like the stuff that he doing. He did things for me. But I ain't get mad because he didn't buy me no designer clothes. He didn't even buy me no designer clothes like that. I had to actually like beg him type shit. Bro, only time he bought me like designer clothes, like, hey, whenever you gonna get some for my video shoot, whenever we going to a show. Like, he didn't care how I dressed it when I went to shows. Like, stuff like that, man. It's wild, man. A 40-year-old man texting me like this.
Upload these videos of you saying,
He's in his pajamas.
Hustle jewelry and his watch and shit, moissanite diamonds and shit. Yeah, you ain't know we had videos too. We got videos of you too. So you can get ready. Your head finna go up, y'all. Your head finna go back to now Memphis for bullshitting. Finna go upload these videos of you saying, you talking about hustle. Lifestyle, you know what I mean?
40-year-old man, bro, texting, doing all this. Look at him, man. I got pajamas. This how many times niggas done called me, bro. No call ID, this all how many times he done called me, man. You 40-year-old man, and you texting me talking about this, and you hating on my nigga hustle, man. You don't want to see no nigga shine. I get it, bro. That's why God got me, man, and you ain't gonna never make it, man. And I ain't saying it like in a bad way. I hope he make it, and I hope his life be successful. But, man, he's this.
Do you stay hard or you get soft?
That junk gets soft. I ain't gonna lie, but shit, I'm gonna go for about 40 minutes before that junk even for round two.
You might not take 40 minutes with me.
Cap.
You think that or you know that?
I know that.
Like, if it get too good, I'll close my eyes and hit it.
I'm gonna open them up.
I just said that all in front of a kid.
That kid was living a grown life.
Basically, he was basically living a grown.
He reminds me of Little Mouse.
Yeah,
he's like this generation's Little Mouse.
Exactly, basically.
From Chicago.
Basically, and with this situation, it was even worse. Finesse2Tymes talked about how the CPS was called on him at least 3 times. Even Charleston White basically called the CPS on him.
Of course, Charleston called.
Yeah, because
Charleston's a jerk, man.
He said Little King was sending him basically messages in his DMs.
He's like, I'm gonna murk you, Charleston.
Basically,
it's on site.
Sending him a whole bunch of
hand down, man down.
he was basically saying the same thing he said about Soulja Boy. Like, I didn't know what he was gonna do. He said the same thing about King and the 11-year-old. But I mean,
And you think Charleston White would pepper spray
Yes.
or hit him with the baton?
King is a thug. He be out there posting with guns and
Oh my
everything.
God.
I mean, also,
He'll be like, this kid's a menace.
his grandmother has custody of him. So I mean, that's
the problem.
That's the problem. Number one, his mom is in and out of jail allegedly.
Yeah, I mean that's nice when the grandparents step up when the parents aren't there, but then sometimes the grandparents are like
Can't
really
control
too old
everything.
to discipline the kid, and the kid goes wild. So
Yeah,
it's a tough position to be in, and it's Finesse2Tymes. He created a monster, and it's like, how you mad at the monster you created? You literally set this man on this path, having him around all this, giving him this, letting him be a part of this life, having him go viral for all the wrong reasons, and then now that
you see, it's
you
wrong.
try to cut him off,
He said
he's
it was
going
wrong.
crazy. But no, but like he should just not talk to him. Just let it go.
It's a lost
This
cause.
little kid is like, he's already like,
It's too far gone.
he's too far gone. He's acting like an adult in his Grinch pajamas, and he's like, a grown man called me 40 times.
I mean, but at the same time, he was talking real good in the first clip. He was talking real good. I'm like, I didn't even know you can speak so elegantly. But then after that, but then at the same time, the stuff that he was talking about, and then on top of that, he was saying Finesse2Tymes, like he stole chains from his crew and melted it down and gave the chains to other people, and then how he stole like 100 bowls from California. He was saying a lot of reckless stuff, so that's the reason why Finesse was calling him so many times. He was saying how like Finesse2Tymes girls be walking around with guns. He was saying it's looking real crazy and shiesty over there in his
He's
side.
snitching basically.
Basically, self snitching.
You know, you can say that FNG King is a snitch.
kid.
I mean, a kid snitch,
It's
just like real Boston,
how do you put Boston Richie in this?
because he was snitching as a minor as well.
True. And that dude that made the Corvette song, but I mean it's not on the same level. I mean, long as
And
Finesse2Tymes,
ruined Juju Smith-Schuster's career.
yep, long as Finesse2Tymes
same
don't go to
score
jail
record.
for this, he'll be straight. Cause I mean, if Finesse2Tymes go to jail, then yeah, he gonna be labeled a snitch. But I mean, he ain't gonna be labeled a snitch if this just ends like this. I mean,
He's gonna be the new 6ix9ine.
but can't you correct yourself? Like if you had the kid, you like I'm gonna see this as a money maker. But then like
Just
after
use
what,
him to go viral.
use him to
Then
go
you realize you're doing wrong.
exactly. You can't do that and try to stop it
I mean, you can,
if it's your
but
kid.
then it's like if they go against you and start going wild, like you can't go wild on a kid. Either that, or you could have a kid go after a kid.
Have another kid beat up that kid. Nah,
No, you should never do that.
that disrespectful.
I got $20.
Nah, I mean he said he put little King in private school and everything. He had King in private school, had him doing homework and all that stuff. He tried to teach him the
It
right
just
way.
reminds me of like Lil Mouse being in school and like kids talking crap to him, and he's telling him that he's gonna blick him down.
True. I mean this does remind me of Little RT. You remember Little RT, the other little kid that's going around, the little bad one?
Yeah. I think so,
Him.
yeah.
I thought his whole career was over with because his whole parents came in the situation, but now he back and I think he just did a video, a 20v1 also where like he grabbed somebody's phone and smashed it on the floor.
I forgot what he looks like.
He's like just another little kid, but around the same age, look like him but a little lighter. That's it. I mean, these kids is bad nowadays. I remember back in the day, you try to get a nice wholesome kid like Chris Cross and Little Bow Wow, Little Romeo. Now you got some kids named like Little FNG King.
The world is different because like basically your phone is like your window to the world where you get exposed to whatever you want to search. And it's like, growing up, like the internet didn't really become a thing until like middle school, high school for me. And it was like, where it was like everybody had it. And it's like at that point, like for a certain time, internet was only accessible at home.
True.
And then you eventually had smartphones.
Yeah.
So it's never like that. So that was like us getting like thrown into like an internet world in like middle school, high school, and college, where these kids are like in elementary school and they're already in that internet world.
Yep.
So any kid at school says something, they're like, "What was the little JoJo talking about?" I'm looking that up when I get home immediately, and be like, "That's a wild."
Growing up, I mean, because I wasn't
Like little JoJo was showing a birthing videos, and I looked them up when I got home.
true. 'Cause I remember
I
back,
don't know, weird stuff.
I remember back in 03 when I was like in the 6th, 7th grade, the most you heard was like 50 Cent getting shot like 9 times. But now little kids around that same age, 11, 12 years old, they hearing about King Von with like 30 bodies. You hearing about
Well,
all
no,
these
it's
other
just
people with
not.
bodies, and
No,
you seeing
yeah,
like
yeah. I
people.
mean, the drill music's been around, and even before that, there was trap music that's basically the same thing, just
Nah,
from Atlanta.
but it's even worse now. Now it's killing. Before it was trapping, which is I'm selling bricks.
I mean, even 50 Cent was talking about kill it. I mean, Tupac, all of them. I mean, it's just part of like gangster.
It
rap,
wasn't like
the gangster rap side. I mean,
Tupac killing was I shot 2 cops. 50 Cent killing
but
was
what are you
I'm
talking
getting.
about? Bad Boy Killer. What are you talking about?
That's it. I mean, bad. That's it. That's it. That's not. That's like 2 songs. That's like 2 songs, and then like you got the
Yeah,
songs
more
where
songs
killing the
than that.
cop. 4. I give him
Probably
5.
like 15.
That's not a lot. You got King Von, and King Von has 10 tapes. Each tape he catching bodies. Then you
Yes,
got other people catching bodies. Then you got all these other rappers. Then you got Trap Lord Ross.
Well, yeah, and DJ Academics got his whole start from covering
People
the
catching
war, yeah.
bodies, and he did it in a catchy way. So all these
Yeah,
kids
but
know
I'm-
nowadays
I'm-
catching bodies.
Well, I mean that's the one thing, but it's like they basically see, and then like Grand Theft Auto is one of the most popular game where you're basically video gaming a gangster lifestyle. So that's what these kids see, and that's the people that they see go viral. Those are the people that are making the music and the dances.
True.
So especially the New York rappers, they're all their songs. What are
Blicky, blicky, blicky.
what's this the Naughty Bop?
You shout out my orders.
Yeah, no. Yeah, shout out to Hooters.
You talk about G's, yeah. You talk about G's and all them. Yeah, I know talk about Shot G's and all them people.
Yeah, but no, I'm not even talking about the the gangster and gangs and all that stuff and gang violence and ops and all that stuff. But I'm talking about like even like the sexual aspect of it. Like they can go on there and it's like you used to have to be like someone had a VHS tape, someone had a DVD
Nah, son.
of some nasty stuff, and
That's
now
on Twitter.
these kids, will have a Twitter account and can see anything.
Basically,
They have access to the internet and can see anything.
there's nothing but the changing age. Like put your age. Like how old are you? I'm at this age, and like there's
You
no
just click yes, I'm 18.
there's no what's it called? No verification behind it. Like you is what you is, and now you see everything. But I mean, look, you see how Florida's doing. Florida's banning kids like under like 13 or 14. They can't be on TikTok and be on certain websites anymore. They banning that,
Oh yeah. Some states in the United States.
unlike Texas.
I forget we have a global audience on our other channels.
Exactly.
So everyone's here. But yeah, you see that going on in different states. Even here in Texas, they banned a lot of sites, and
Now you suck to Twitter. Horrible.
so hit up my co-host on Twitter.
Exactly. But moving, I mean,
Send him some links.
comment down below how you feel
Thirsty.
about this situation. Is it Finesse2Tymes' fault, or I mean, can you turn back? Is once you notice you did wrong, can you do it? Can you reverse and backtrack and try to do right? Or is it once he gone, he gone?
I just think it's one of those things like Pandora's box to this kid. Unfortunately, I think you can try to steer him right, and of course give him good advice. But I mean, it's like he doesn't want to go back to being a kid.
No, he don't.
He's been exposed to everything, and it's like a lot of people had a problem with Boozy allegedly that.
Him and the son, Tootie Raw.
No,
Little Tootie.
no. But yeah, like his sons that they were like exposed to stuff at an early age.
Yeah, he was.
Like for one birthday party, basically.
Had dancers and girls and all
yeah,
that stuff.
yeah, and it's like that was way too young for that.
I mean, that's what hood people think is fun. I mean, they think that's fun. They kid out there. Some hood people think they kid out there cussing, saying all these cuss words. Remember the picture that used to go viral back in the day. That used to have the babies like dressed down in like Gucci and Louis. It's all about that, not about reading books. But I mean, it's a sad situation. But moving on from this situation to another crazy